Yes. That was posted.
Good morning, family. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. The title is on 2024 presidential debate. Not strong at all. Both candidates stinks. USA. I was trying to be. I want to be politically correct. I try, but I gotta put it as it is. Open panel. But before I'm gonna talk about something else. I gotta get this off, but I'm gonna make these announcements the way it's gonna be abbreviated announcements. Shout out to Underrated One family. Shout out to my family. Thank the ones my day ones and the ones along the way. Thank you so much for supporting me. Let's keep on. Let's keep on with the keep on. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Let's keep on fighting for the truth. Let's, like I always say, well-rounded warrior, armor up. Let's keep on pushing for the truth. Thank y'all. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. We not just talk about sports, we serve our community, and we talk about social issues too to help build our community. So shout out to the brothers and sisters on LDBC, and I still roll with them right now. LDBC all day. All right. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to hashtag TWT family. Thank y'all so much for always supporting me. So you need to check them out. You might see some LDBC in this hashtag TWT family. Yeah. Now, Brother Venus, thanks for coming. But before we go to talk about the presidential debate, most likely you're going to hear the Miss going to talk. We're going to talk. She's going to talk about it too. But I'm going to get this. So I got to say this. And that's along the way. That'd be good. So the people can come. A lot of that Rasta reality. What's going on, family? Before we talk about presidential debate, let me say this stuff. Okay, I've been hearing a lot of things lately. It's not. Don't sit right with me. People talking about like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, and and so I feel like this. So I see like these the same people that talk about God, but y'all worshiping the wrong God. You're worshiping human beings. You worshiping idols. You worshiping food. You worshiping the things that you have. And y'all the same ones. Y'all forgetting who gave you those things. Repeat. Bandit Nation. Salute. Stay right there. Don't you come up. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. I got to get this out. But brothers like me and sisters and others that are doing the right thing, you want to shut them down because we don't have the riches, right? That's what it is. We don't have the riches, right? So that's why I created YouTube cult leaders and followers. Now, brother DS1, shout out to brother DS1. He be saying, "Big bro," for a few years. Big bro, you need to bring that back. You need to bring that back because they not here, they not listening. And I said, nah, bro. I was doing other things on the channel. You know what I'm saying? But I remember last year we had this talk. He said, "Big bro, you need to bring that series back." You know what? And that's my shout out to brother DS1. Brother Ross. No, bring it back in due time. I'm gonna bring it back because you're gonna learn. Then also he was telling me, "Yo, you need to bring back your concepts, what you discover, what you create. You Because now I'm the one coined parasite scholars years ago. I'm the one coined that. And that was like 1.0. Now we got parasite scholars like 2.0 now. You got a little money in your doggone pocket instead of understanding that's a necessity that comes from God's blessings. And when God fourth quarter talk, salute to you, fourth quarter talk. I want you to stay right there too. That God had put people in your life so you can gain blessings. But y'all fail to understand that. Y'all like to seek out worldly stuff. And the sad thing about it, and the ones that are close to us, those are the ones that hurt. I'm not saying all. I had to learn that. I had to have reminders throughout the years. Like fourth quarter talk. He been in fitness for a long time. He giving himself to the people. He didn't have to do that. You got Bandit Nation. Has worked on himself to be a better man, better father, even fourth quarter talk. My brother DS1, you got brother Venus right here working on himself. See, over here, we work on ourselves to be better. We don't say, no, we don't do that. But I had to say this. This is not the channel that you could pass through and trying to get a name and you act like you don't know us no more. Because on this channel, it's going to be order. Of this channel, you're going to respect me. Of this channel, you're going to respect the ones who've been wrong with me throughout the years. And I'm talking about the underrated one family. That I don't let everybody in it. Because we have to understand in this world today, especially we understand outside of space. We go talk about outside space because broader road. But we have to understand this space is a broader road. It's not a narrow road of being a good person. It's not a narrow road. It's not a narrow road. I mean, it's a broader road I'm talking about. They see a lot of us want to be the broader road. To do dumbness. To hurt people. Stick your nose at people. People fail to understand the grind. That's why I know my grind. When I say I grind 24/7, I grind 24/7. Sweetie could tell you, my miss could tell you this. Sometimes I don't get no sleep. Now I gotta work on that because that's not good when you're older. You don't get no sleep because it catch up to you. But hey, I grind. That'll make a difference. She Diggly, what's good? Stay there, bro. Stay there. Don't go nowhere. Do not go nowhere. So we're gonna put the link up in a few. And I want y'all to come up. And ladies, I want you to come up too. Now, this is going to go right into the presidential debate that we're going to talk about in a few. In this USA, we in danger. Let me say this. In this USA, we in danger. There's a whole lot of people have prejudice. There's a whole lot of people ain't have the they malice in their mindset and they malice in their heart. They have premeditated. These people have premeditated ways to hurt good people, to hurt righteous people. And the one I just talked about is unrighteous people that want to hurt good righteous people, that wants to do right, that wants to correct themselves to do what's. And the sad thing about it, in this space, we see all along the way. We ain't gonna talk about like the young ones, the young ones yet. But these older ones are more treacherous, more than others. More than ever, I mean. But they feel whatever they say is correct. And we see that that's what I'm talking about when I talk about the devil black congregation. I am gonna do live on that. It's just that it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time because I gotta be in there, I gotta create, and I'm just letting you know right now, the way it looks right now, I'm not gonna have no panel discussion. So it's gonna be sucked. So stay tuned for that. It's real. I'm gonna say to me, I'm looking and I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. There are some are good. Don't get me wrong in this space. There are some are good. There are some that are very underrated. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But you bearing fruit from others that help you. And I'm talking from the past. When we see, especially us as a people, when we bear fruit, we don't like to give it to others that really needs it. We want to give it to ones that just right there. No, sometimes the ones right there is not good for you. I have to really understand what my late parents is telling me. My late uncle, my late mother, my late father, my late uncle, my late aunts. In their own way, telling me, hey, sometimes you guys seek out. When you go, I met my great aunt Rosa. Shout out to great Aunt Rosa. She had a saying that. She said, when you go shopping, you want that good fruit. You got to dig in and search for that good fruit. Because they're going to try to put the top part, they put the fruit that is bad up top. And you got to have the eyes to know what's the good fruit or not. Now, people say, oh, no, but it means a lot. See, especially us as a people, I'm talking about us human beings, throughout humanity, yeah, that goes with humanity too. But I'm talking about us as a people, we become to be wherever we see some fruit, good fruit, digging some good fruit, we want to get it from the top instead of go for the bottom branch and get to the good ones so we could enjoy it. What I'm saying in this space, they are lying and refuse to go down deep and get the good fruit and bring it up so to help this space prosper. And that even that goes outside of space too. But I want to concentrate this space that we in. And the sad thing about it, the bad fruit is prospering. But they fail to understand there is an expiration date that is coming. They fail to understand that. And I know the ones who's doing good work, y'all know, I know y'all frustrated because I'm frustrated too. But I have to understand you got to keep on doing the work. Keep on branching out. Keep on, like I said, my late great Aunt Rosa has said. Keep on digging in and get the good fruit out. Don't stop taking from the top, because sometimes from the top is no good. I want you to understand that. Now we're going to get into 2024 presidential debate. Not strong.
Hundreds of 36 riders were properly charged with obstruction of pending cases stemming from the Capitol. The Supreme Court decision that obstruction charges will impact trials of hundreds of January 6 rioters.
We're going to touch that too. We're going to touch that too. We're going to touch that. You heard what you said. But let me read it again. And I'm glad that she interrupted me with that, because that's going to go same way when I'm talking about. So 2024 presidential debate, not strong at all. Both candidates stinks. USA. I'm going in today. I'll be going in, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link out. And I'm just letting people know, let's stick to the subject. Don't be in your feelings. Oh, Biden had done this for me. Or Trump had done this for me. No, we not playing those games today. No, stick to the subject. We're going to stick to the subject today. Because if not, I'm cutting people off. Goodbye. But I don't have to worry about y'all because y'all in the chat. Y'all good. But stick to the subject. Stick to the subject. Y'all see the presidential debate? Stick to the subject. They both stink. This USA. Again, and it happened in Atlanta, Georgia, too. That's my late father's state. And I believe my late father had family in Atlanta, Georgia, too. I gotta maybe like the miss was telling me, I gotta look into that. So in the near future, look into that. But I know my late father had family in Atlanta, Georgia. My late father originally from Crawford, Georgia. I believe it's not that far from Commerce, Georgia. When my father was living, when we used to go down south, we always go to Commerce, Georgia. I believe I believe that he took us to Crawford. I believe Crawford is not, but I talk to you about that in the near future if I don't forget. She Digley.
Hey, big brother, how you been? What's good?
I'm okay. Just I gotta get that out.
Hey, I understand. I understand. Sometimes you got to get some things off your chest before you can,
Because it's
so you
not
can be
right,
in the
bro.
right.
It's not right things going on.
I understand. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not right. And it's gotta
I
be
hear you.
somebody gotta stand up for what's right.
I hear what you're saying, and here's the problem. And this is something I remember because the circles I frequent everything.
Yes,
Like
sir.
with our brother Charles up in Baltimore, our brother down in Florida, and everything. Um, when we have these discussions and whatnot, understand it's like a lot of people are fearful, and I know why. I get it. A lot of people. What is it? Somebody once said, "Everybody ready when the revolutionary starts, but nobody wants to start it." Who's going to start the revolution? That's the question. Now, that aside, people are always fearful of what could happen because you saw what happens at X and King. People are
I know
become
that, but I'm
fearful.
not afraid. Listen, bro, I'm not afraid to die. I
I
made
know.
my mind a long time ago. I'm not afraid of the system. I'm not.
I'm not. I understand too. And some of us are just like are just like the people that what's his face? I forgot the gentleman's name in the movie The Network. You remember the movie The Network back in the
Yeah.
70s?
Mhm.
And at some point, the hostess was like, I don't want, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get angry. I want you to open your windows and scream out to everyone, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Where is that? And there's more to this. And, we all know who's listening. There's some people who are listening who don't want that. But fear is a powerful weapon, man. I mean, even the Greeks, ancient Greeks would tell you the ancient god Phobo controlled the battlefield. That's where you get the word phobia from. Fear of. So it comes as no surprise. People are fearful, people are angry. And some people they got too much to lose. So I understand why some people don't want to risk certain things. You know? It's
Yeah.
easy when you got people depending on you, yeah, you don't want to risk it. But if you got nothing to lose, and the late James Baldwin once said, the most dangerous person in a society is a man who has absolutely nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, y'all. I don't care.
And some people, and we see some people got nothing to lose that are very self-destructive
I
and
don't care,
destructive to
bro.
others.
Yo, in my life, listen. I am grateful that God
Hmm.
had sent people in my life that helped me. As few
Hmm.
people like my sweetie, right? My sweetie and a few
God bless
others
her.
or people in the chat. I'm grateful for that, but I'm not afraid of the system. That's how I'm built on. I'm not. I'm not. People say you fool or this and that. I had people like, yo, nah, I'm not afraid. No, listen, let me tell you, the devil had took people away from me that did to me in my life. I'm talking about good people, even including family members. So I'm talking about some family members that of any day, and I'm talking for me, that I'm giving everything. I don't care, but I feel fighting. But I learned from fighting. I'm not afraid, sister. No, it's gonna be strong. I don't care.
No, I understand that.
I just don't. I just don't, because at the end of the day, what I tell the devil right now, what else you could do to me? What else you could do? What else you and your charlatans could do to me? What you could do? What else you could do to me?
This is
That's why when I
why.
walk in these streets, I ain't feel nothing. I'm not saying, oh, I'm the big bad wolf. No, it ain't all about that. You gotta be concerned of that. But other than that, I don't know.
God watching over you. That's what it is.
Yeah, and
God
I watch, and then
protecting
the
you.
other ones, the ones that I love and stuff, I watch out for them. You know, even these certain ones that don't respect, I still watch out for them. That's my job. That's my duty. Look, you know, I don't. Yeah, man. I don't. Yeah, I don't. It don't. But it has to be a time. Has to rest up here,
I
and
get it. You got to
it
make a
has to.
stand
It
at
has to
some
be a
point.
time, and I cannot be around people that want that. You know that don't respect me. That's why I get back to this presidential.
Oh, absolutely.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you. We gonna stick to this subject just a few minutes.
Okay.
People heard that. Matter of fact, it goes along the way back. Google, you gotta get back to the presidential because I want to talk about that too.
Absolutely.
People don't know. I did
Mhm.
a live last night of LeBron James finally got his son go to the
Yeah.
Lakers, and there are some people they think it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I think that you should. I think that you should get stay there, Kel. Stay there. Let me get this out. I think there are some people
Mm-hmm.
that have a problem with that. Because when I was listening to 2024 NBA live NBA draft, I mean yesterday, they said it on the broadcast that I think it was a general manager. I don't know who he is. I never really seen the prick before. I'm sorry, I never seen him, but he did say
Mm-hmm.
that watch out because he let the other ones know don't pick Brony because Brony gonna pick at 55. So I did my little digging, and the Lakers is
Mm-hmm.
at 55. So to me, that is tampering. If you tell a person there's other team that like Brony, that they feel they can help them, right?
You know that they
And,
do some horse trading during the draft. You're going to see certain teams trade your draft picks right there and then on the spot for certain people.
but there's no draft picks. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying,
Right
there's
then
no
and there during the draft, right in there during the draft, cell phones talking to each other and cutting deals right there while the draft and making an announcement who's going to be drafted in there. You know they're going to let somebody say, "Listen, I'll
right.
let you have this, but I need Bronny because." But then again, what team was interested in? But then again, here's the question: what team other than the Lakers? Now I hear what you say. I hear what you're saying. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I gotta say, bro, what other team would have been interested in picking Ronnie James?
But I'll go back to right because she said the same thing too. But this is my point. Once you say the teams that are
Uh huh.
interested in him, right?
Hmm. Uh huh.
This would have been done.
Oh
I
yeah.
would still wouldn't like it, but okay, other teams were in the wrong, but they were with Rich Paul and other tell them no. Okay, I wouldn't like it, but it's okay. At least it'd been other teams. But you just cannot come and say no. Don't no. There's some saying don't pick Bronny because we want him to go to the 55th pick. Because what about that player that work real hard to have that moment, and we saying that for Bronny and for his father?
Understand.
And
Yeah, understand this. The question should be, when the Lakers drafted Bronny James, was this really all about Bronny, or was this more about LeBron?
you want me to want me to answer that?
Oh, by all means, this is your show, man. This is your stream.
It's all about LeBron, and NBA is all about LeBron. It's all about Rich
Mm-hmm.
Paul,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, Rich Paul, and the NBA. Period. Now there's gonna be
Yeah.
people saying, but you know, you got sons and they play with each other, but along the way throughout the year they haven't. It's just that whatever coincidence they end up playing like that. But this stinks. I did a live yesterday, y'all. Y'all can go check it out.
By the
It's on
way,
the channel.
yeah,
It stinks.
I'm watching. Yeah, by the way, I'm staying off topic here. I'm staying on topic here, but hold on a second. Excuse me, my earbuds sometimes irritate my ears. But what I wanted to say was, you're right about this stinks. In fact, to quote Captain Todd from Beverly Hills Cop, this whole thing stinks to high heaven. And because I'm watching Beverly Hills Cops right now.
It's doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Let me tell you something. This doesn't just hit the fan. This is like watching National Geographic and you're watching a hippo take a dump. That's how bad this is.
It's real bad, bro. Kels, I want you can jump in too if you want. Sticks us up. That's what I'm saying. Today, stick to the subject. But this one I'm saying is that because they're gonna go stay away to the presidential debate too when we gonna get there in a few minutes. But the thing is that the way how they said it, and then and you know what I feel sorry? I feel sorry for the real Laker fans. I feel sorry for y'all. I wish I had some drink. I wish I could help you out. I feel your pain. I'm not a Laker fan, but I'm talking about the real Laker fan because it's pathetic. Let me tell you a little recent history about the Lakers. You know, you got JJ Redick, he's a 3-point specialist supposedly. Got a podcast. Guess who first person he have on? Come on,
LeBron.
guess, please.
LeBron.
There you go. You 1-0. Got LeBron James. And guess how many people that he got how many followers that he helped got?
I can't count. I can't count that high.
No count. Who's helped him a lot?
LeBron.
There you go. You 2-0. All right. This is the same person, right, y'all? I want you to understand this. JJ Redick. Good old JJ. I'm being nice. Good old download racist JJ Redick. They got the nerve to hire him as a head coach, and he's a podcast.
Underrated darkness, Big Brother. Because I remember I discussed this with another person the other day. A good buddy of Snowman's. He asked me, and I said, "You realize this is a setup. It's set up for failure, and this is he's just a puppet when you think about it. Because who's really running the team? Genie Bus isn't doing the owner.
LeBron.
Genie Bus isn't doing anything. It's LeBron and the general manager. I don't know what's the name of the general manager of the Lakers right now.
Polisky. Oh, he's a puppet.
He's a puppet too. Or I thought he was more like
yeah. LeBron. It's LeBron. LeBron.
Hey, yo, my add
I'm sorry, you kind of mumbled, I can't hear you right, bro. You kind of like mumbling.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, you're clear now. You're good now. Okay, as you were saying.
How about now? Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I can hear you, man. Is this who I think it
Yeah,
is?
salute, yo.
Salute,
See,
fam.
yo, the way I look at it, yo, LeBron is a billionaire playing basketball, yo. I think he's the only billionaire that I know of that's actually still on the court. You know what I'm saying? And then you
What
got
does
to
that
look
tell
at
you?
it like Paulie, bro. Like Paulie from the Gambino. He got in there because of who? Of Gambino. Because he was what what was he, like a cousin or a long distance? I don't know what he was though,
Relative.
but like everybody looked at him like, okay, he didn't put no work in. He ain't really wasn't no street type of dude or whatever. That's how I look at it. Like, yo, his father is powerful. He don't gotta do like he don't gotta go through the tortures or the regiment like the other, like all the other players had to go through, like the hard times, whatever, whatever. His dad has already made his bones. He's a four-time champion. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He
Uh-huh.
he put in the work. He put in the work. So yo, that's my son. So of course I'm gonna give him that leverage. Like, come on in. That's how it
You
is
don't
in a
think?
mob. That's how it
I
is
hear
in
what you're
any
saying.
organization when
Look,
you
no,
got
no,
power.
no, no.
That's how I look at it.
I understand what you're saying, but we not going to that road today. No, no, no. I understand what you're saying. We ain't going on that road today. Understand what I'm saying. I understand what I'm saying though. Bronny James is taking a spot away for somebody that really works hard, that wants to be in the NBA. And I'm just saying, shame on the NBA, shame on Rich Paul. And I
I hear
know
what you're
people,
saying.
and I'm saying that the politics, and I know people ain't gonna like what I say, but I don't care. I'm going by what I know, and I'm going by what I see. It stinks.
The whole thing stinks to high heaven, but we know what the deal is. And like I said, this isn't about
And Ben,
Bronny. This
what
isn't
Brother Ben
about.
is saying, he absolutely right. I'm not gonna say he's not. He's absolutely right. So let me put it out there. But it just for me. All this going to be cool. All this going to be good today because now it just. I just want to bring it up. Now we're gonna bring back anybody watch the presidential debate.
I tell you the truth? I did not, and I had a good reason not to.
And you know what? And yeah, you had a good reason to because both of them stinks.
They didn't just stink. Have we forgotten these guys tangled? This is basically
I'm just
this.
being nice. I'm just you want me to read the title again that I create?
No, no, you don't need to.
2000,
You don't need to.
2024 presidential
Mhm.
debate not strong at
Yeah,
all. Both candidates stinks. USA.
both candidates have had an AARP card or AARP card for at least what, 15, 20 years. Secondly, both men,
Wow. Keep it going.
both.
Keep it going.
Tell me if stop me when I'm lying. Stop me if
No,
I'm
no,
telling
no,
lies.
no, 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 look.
Yeah, keep
Please.
going. Yeah,
Please, because I got a whole lot to say. Brandon, you said like, I got a whole lot.
both men. First of all, if hindsight is anything, or if we go back to the past, remember these two had their debates in 2020. The roles were reversed at that time, and we saw what the debates were like, and we're like, not this again. So this is basically the rematch nobody wanted. You got two bad choices here between two geriatrics. One who is right, one who's clearly demented
That's how I said
and
last
half the
night.
time is incoherent. The other is a pathological liar, and it's just both men. And you know that it doesn't matter who ends up getting elected in November. The country is collectively screwed.
And you know what? And both of them going. And man, I'm gonna say this though too. I said they need Geritol, I will expand on that a little later on. But the sad thing about it, this
Mm-hmm.
mainstream media, I think I'm gonna do a special on mainstream media probably next week. and that's this gonna be a continuation from this and everything. But the way how they go about it, I understand Biden is the president of the United States of America. I get it. I remember I know Democrat have hold most of the branches. I get that. I get it. But at the same time, you got these no good Republicans act like Trump has won. What has Trump has done? And they let me know, and they want to go at the Biden. They want, and they go to these Democrats again. They don't have no kahunas. They don't have no substance. Like, hold up now. We know what Biden, what about Trump? And then you got these Republicans. Oh, look what Trump had done and stuff. And it's like they scared. Like I told Sweet last night, I wish they had 1-800 number. I would call it, I'll let them have it. They both, I said, this is the first election I know that I've been on this earth for 58 years that there's no good candidate. Now you got one candidate, and then you got one that's not good, but other one, maybe we get that person in, and we could have, but both of them is bad. Both parties is bad, bro. Independent party not being sought out.
They're being marginalized to the sides, man. They're not going to let a third party get in. Both sides do not want
but
third
it's
party.
bad. Both parties, this bad. It's scary. It's scary. It's very. We talking about. I can understand. Like if we talk back that like this, maybe in 2021. Okay, we got at least about 2-3 more years. But this is a few months away, bro. It's scary, bro. We got no.
2020
this
was.
USA got no candidates. They both not
good. Underrated. Let's not forget
good.
something. Let's not forget something. 4 years ago, there was when Trump was president and Biden was the challenger. Trump on his campaign trails would always say that he was gonna win the election. But he also said that if he lost, it was because of foul means. He couldn't admit that the American public would choose otherwise. And what happened when he lost? He tried to claim stop the steal. He was priming people for an uprising just in case, and then January 6th happens. He's gonna probably say so. He might. I would not be surprised if he says something similar, or he's been saying something similar this time around. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna have a repeat of what happened on January 6th. That's for sure. But people are gonna be protesting, saying "Stop the steal, stop the steal." After November, don't be surprised if it does happen. We're living in interesting times. I mean, I'm not a fear monger or anything like that, but I'm saying what happens in November is going to have a ripple effect on the rest of the world.
It is.
And I'm on the outside.
It is a ripple effect
I'm on the outside looking. Yeah, and I'm on the outside looking in, as you know, bro.
And rightfully so. USA is weak.
I got family stateside, and I'm asking them, "How you guys doing? Okay? How's everything all right? And I don't want to talk politics with them because I don't want to get them scared and everything. Because even though they're not ready,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying,
It's
and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you telling me that, bro.
I'm living in a weak country, and I'm talking about as a man of African descent. They never, and I'm not talking about humanity now. Hell with humanity. Fuck that.
Ooh.
And I might have to say a prayer over that later on. But the way I feel right now, fuck the rest of humanity. I'm talking about I'm talking about us of African descent.
Underrated darkness, brother. I'm just gonna say this right now in my native tongue, and that is Beta Yedhenaka, which means may the Lord watch over you in my native tongue.
Thank
So
you.
I'm just
But
saying.
then we don't have there's no respect, there's no contribution. And then even the ones that even look like a don't even have the ball to stand against this system of thing. I'm talking about this USA.
Toe the line.
You got Roland Martin. I want that. I love that smoke. You got Roland Martin saying that why the black media is not part of CNN. Now, people gonna say you talking about brother Roland Martin. I'm not talking about brother Roland Martin, but I'm just saying, as a brother, have been part of black media for a long time. Why that brother has to let CNN know so we could be part of the media to help broadcast the 2024 presidential debate. But I ain't seen nobody else doing it. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm a Roland Martin fan. I really don't. There's certain things he say that's correct. There's certain things he's not.
This has got you all. Damn, bro, this got you all kinds of
But I'm
vibes.
just saying that while other black media, and I'm saying other black medias around the world has not speaking up. But I understand y'all acting like USA. See, you like to eat from the devil cookie. Y'all love that water. You love that juice. As long as they keep on giving you money, long as you keep on taking from the top, that it's not good to eat from it and your family benefit from it. That's all what count. But y'all fail to understand, like my late, I'm gonna say it again, my late great Aunt Rosa has said, expiration date.
Rest in power, Grandma Rosie. Rest in power.
Expiration date. That's what they fail to understand. And after they pass, after they get you, do you think somebody else ain't gonna take y'all place? See, we fail to understand about the expiration date, how this system works.
Yeah.
You always could be replaced.
Anybody could get replaced. That's the thing. That's why everybody tries to go out of their way to make themselves irreplaceable.
Right, but the problem is the ones we talking about, they feel entitled. That's we use the word entitled. So they feel I'm entitled. Oh, I'm going to be raised supreme. Oh no, you're not. They want
You
you to
don't
be
speak for
entitled.
me.
They
Who
want
are
you to be
you?
entitled.
I mean, some people are going to say certain things, but then again, like Dave Chappelle once said, if you know what a person's all about, should you be surprised by the things they say? No. If you know what that person's all about, you hear him, you don't get shocked, you don't get angered. You look at him and say like, "Oh, you back on that nonsense again?" Okay. Or as Shannon Sharp, you back on that bull job now. You back on that bull job. So when you hear people say certain things, you should. You're right.
Now go ahead.
You're right. All right. Like I said, when you hear some people say certain things, you know good and well it's not sincere at times. It's not genuine, and they say certain things just they have ulterior motives for saying certain things that they say. Some people are gonna put up a front and put up a facade. So as far as Roland Martin goes, I don't care what he says. I just hear it one ear, let it out the other, and just keep moving. Unless I have to, and now if I have to respond to it, I'm not gonna, respond to it directly. I'm just gonna debunk what was said and keep it pushing because I'm not gonna give him that energy. I
Yeah.
know he probably want me to get that.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I'm
go.
saying? Because there's some people they only say things just to get attention. They want the spotlight on them. They're trying to get a buzz. They're trying to create, get some traction or something like that. And you don't want to give them that energy. The best way sometimes the best way to beat the game is to not play it. Don't play that game. If you know what kind of game they're trying to play with you, you say, take your ball and just walk the F out of there. You know, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it just for me that I mean like I'm like, bro, you know they wasn't doing that for the black media for a long time. And I know he
Hmm.
been advocate for black media to be included. I'm not saying he don't, he do, but bro, you know,
Is he genuine? Is he genuine in his statements? Is though. Sometimes I look at him and I wonder, is he serious? This is why the late elder Dick Gregory said, this is all just a game to these people. Like when I look at politics, he's like, it's all theater. They're trying to get you riled up. You don't want to get too emotionally attached to certain things. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to think clearly.
Yeah,
Do
that's a
not
fact.
engage in. I mean, this is what I mean. I mean, for God's sakes, in the past 20 or so years, they've been picking up. They've been, politicians have been taking the cues from professional wrestling, and we all grew up watching professional wrestling.
Oh yeah, man,
Or
it's nothing but the theatrics show. And plus, what you were saying about Dick Gregory. Have you
uh,
ever read his book called No More Lies? No More
no,
Lies by
but
Dick Gregory.
no, no, no. But I
That's a
will
good
say this.
read, bro. That's a good read, bro. That's a good read.
Okay, I will take it up, but I will say this. I've listened to some of his interviews and such, and his breakdowns are very intriguing because he's trying to tell you. But I remember, if you remember, when Tavis Smiley had that State of the Black Union address in 2008, and
Nah, I missed that. I missed it.
it was held in New Orleans in 2008. This was after Obama got elected, and Dick Gregory stole the show, so to speak. But he asked politely he asked Tavis if I could have a few minutes just to say what I could say, and he had to address a few things. Now he was being some people thought he was being funny, but he was actually serious. And some of the things he said was meant for for those of us who were paying attention. And he did break it down and say, look, this is how it is. This is what's going on. And if y'all remember 2016, he was on Roland Martin's show when they talked about the fallout of Trump winning the 2016 election and what he said then. If you vote for the lesser of two evils, you're still voting for evil. In fact,
but
that
see the
begs the question.
no go.
But the question should be is, if both choices are evil, why do we have to choose evil? Is there a third or fourth or fifth option here? I understand some people I understand why some people do what they do, especially like if you're in a situation where you're between a rock and a hard place. But you sometimes got to look at this and say, was this the right decision? And a lot of people, they don't make the best decisions when they're between a rock and a hard place because they're so caught up in everything. You don't have time to think clearly. You know what I'm saying? Or yours,
yeah,
Kills.
you're right. No, absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying, but when it comes to politics and like religion, right? I watched this old
Mm-hmm.
movie. I don't know if y'all ever watched it, and it was called Sleepers. That's a good movie to watch too, right? And these two
Uh-huh.
individuals have been through a lot of things in a juvenile institutions, like the CEOs, they was touched or whatever the case was, right? So they
Yeah.
also, well, so years later, as adults, they seen the individual in a bar, but way before they seen the individual, they told these other two gentlemen because they was talking about politics and religion. So they told them, "We don't talk about politics and religion inside of the bar." I didn't get that as a teenager, but as I got older, I'm like, that's a touchy subject because a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions is going to be involved in that when you talk about like sports, religion, and politics, bro. So I really be trying to like not to hit too many panels that talk about them three things. You know what I'm saying?
Especially for what you said. They
Yeah.
don't talk about in the bar because there's going to be alcohol being served, right? Everybody is drinking. Somebody gonna say the wrong thing, and next thing might say the wrong thing or say something inadvertently under the influence. Next thing you know, you got a barroom fight going on.
Fact.
Well,
That's a
well,
fact.
well, I could say this though. I'm drinking some
Mhm.
coffee. I'm drinking some
Okay.
coffee, and I want that smoke. I want the smoke. I been want the smoke because get back to the Again, let me announce this. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. We got brother Shadigli from that's my international brother. And then we got brother Bandit right
Up in
here.
Europe.
Yeah, brother Cal's part of Underrated One Family, New York stand up and everything. And the title is 2024 presidential debate. Not strong at all. Both candidates stinks. USA. That is the title today, and that's what we're gonna deal with. But I want to get this out that I remember a time, and you know, brother Cal's know what I'm talking about because he's from from New York. Trump had disrespect the ones in the Central Park jogging case, and anybody that is African, that black African descent of New York State, period. He never had respect for us as a people. And I'm done, please, and I'm not talking about the ones in the chat, and I'm not talking about the ones in the panel. I'm talking about the ones outside. Do not come with no bullshit today. Because I'm not having it. I've been not having it, but I'm not having it. So don't come to me with that. We know, again, Trump was a registered Democrat, would still disrespect us as a people. When he was building buildings, it was not for us to benefit, period. But see how the media had passed him on. And also, you told him to get back to Central Park jogging case. They said all of them should have a death penalty, and they was not even charged yet at the time. Now, these are facts. Now, there are some black men, they feel like, Trump, he with us to get money and stuff. Okay, that's what you choose to do. That's what you choose to do. Some I know, and some I know from far away. That's what you choose to do. Cool with that. Now we're going to talk about Biden. Biden is a second generation Dixiecrat. Okay? We gotta that's what I told people. You gotta study your history, y'all. He from that time that us as a people ain't have no rights. He come from that politics that he called us a nigger from the low. He's from that time that from Jim Crow. Why do you think that the slow hand Joe could talk to us any way he wants to? Because he's been doing this for a long time. One of his mentors is Mr. Storm. I'm not gonna say his last name, but no, I'm not gonna say his last name. Mr. We're gonna say Storm. Well, he was part of starting the Dixiecrats back in the late 1920s and early 1930s. These are the ones that help structure within Ku Klux Klan policies of Southern dominance that even expanded to the Mideast, Midwest, even to the eastern shores of this USA. That was a financial strain. That was a political strain. That was a cultural strain that have been having on us for decades, even before the civil rights has come up within the night. Now we talk about within the 1940s and 50s going to 60s. Do your homework, family, because I done mine. And I double check it. So we got to understand that Biden is none but a quiet bad Dick Arnold. We already know about Trump is. Trump was with Russia. that Putin had murdered hundreds, thousands of Russians throughout decades. Even black Russians, even Ukraine, black Russians. Do your homework. So both of them is for doo-doo. Both of them is sad to say. I ain't gonna say sad to say. It's an understatement. But it goes to show how dumbfounded this world is. Both of them are dictators. So for me, as an African descent in this country, also part of the family around the world, what's new? Okay, you want to say that, but I'm talking about our people.
That's a fact.
But all right, the sweetie said that Trump is a more dictator than Biden. But I'm just saying, Biden
He learned his lesson. He grew.
grew from where?
He grew.
From where?
He has grown since when he started his political career.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go back to Biden. Hold that thought. We're gonna go back to Biden then. So Biden, Biden in the 80s, he was one of the head committees of the CIA that the USA had paid the Honduras government to bring drugs in our community, in this USA in the 80s. So
not the only one though.
Oliver North was head of CIA, knew what's going on, and good old Biden had faith in us. Then you got the president, Reagan, knew what's going on, but I want to crack drugs on them. We're gonna crack drugs on our community, None of but y'all was raking millions. And you gave them people a slap in the face, slap hand. Then we go spill back. People talking about 1992. And let me say this: the Republicans, you got blood in your hands too, then too. So both parties had not done the damn thing. And I know, because I was going, because I was in my teenager years, going to my 20s. And look what happened. Oh, guns is good. Oh, then guns. We ain't talking about guns. Oh, yeah. Then Oliver don't know where the guns come from. Oh, he don't know. He got amnesia. He got the poker. You know, Pinocchio, wherever he call a lie, say a lie, his nose grow. Lie, the nose had been growing at that time, y'all. Throughout decades. And I'm gonna say that even Trump was on their side, and he was a registered Democrat. So we gotta understand it goes from man and woman. We got a lot of Pinocchio nose have been growing throughout the years, and we fail to talk about. And I'm just saying, when people saying, "Oh, I'm out for my interest and everything," and me and the sweetie, we was talking about it, and it's an individual decision. And they don't want to vote. I can't get mad at them for that, because we don't have nobody. That's why we gotta do for ourselves. Now I'm talking about us as a people. I ain't talking about the ones that do our humanity. No. I'll talk about them maybe later on. But I'm talking about us as the people. We need to put our difference aside. We need, wherever we learn from the past and our scholars or whatever, when they was telling us what's going on, I'm talking about throughout the world too. We not want to listen, and this is the mess that we in right now. So wherever the system that we in right now, we got to make the best out of it. Try to at least, so we could benefit, because the malicious is growing. Trump is not going to stop. Even you got some odd people with this dumbness. You got some states cannot even strap up. Even you got some YouTubers in here that are big. They not going to say nothing about it because they love that money, because that money is their God. Their wife is their God. The husbands, they God. They boyfriends, they God. The girlfriends, they God. Their children, they God. All this is they God. Not talking about some. Not talking about all. I'm talking about some. And look, what's going to happen after that? When you don't hardly have nothing, then you want to come back to the righteous ones. Few of us. And I would say this: don't come over here. Don't bring your stinking unrighteous one back here. Don't you dare. But I know I gotta say a prayer. Sweet said, yeah, I say a prayer too. I had to say a prayer for me later on. She might have to hug me, put a prayer in me on. While we had continue to go to suffer after suffer, and then you got some of us as a people and talking about we complaining. But I don't see you put your neck out of. Oh, I'm sorry, but could you love the worldly riches? And I would say this, excuse my language. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Because enough is enough. Like I said, I want that smoke. And I've been talking like this for a very long time. So I want that smoke. Because I made this decision myself. Listen, I'm imperfect like anybody else. So please don't people, oh, look, I don't want to hear that. I'm imperfect like anybody else, but I'm willing to do what's right.
You're willing to stand on your square.
Do what's right. I want to stand for what's right. So if, like I said, wherever it is, where it is, y'all can go on. Y'all go on. I lay back for a few minutes. Y'all can speak. Because I got a whole lot more to say, but I let y'all speak.
Bro, I'm on mute.
Yo, grab a drink of water. Hey, underrated, don't forget to grab a drink of water, man. You know that you need to get hydrated.
I ain't hydrate. I want the smoke. I want smoke.
See though, but underrated though. But see me personally though, I just have a different, like, maybe I just need to sit back, analyze it, and like maybe I'm coming more of a realist, right? Because I look at it as like the freaking Wire was the best depiction of what's going on right now, from the top of this shit to the motherfucking average local drug dealer selling whatever, bro. It broke it down systematically, bro. It's a systematically system that motherfuckers can't win. They in place so many things in our way since the beginning, bro. You can't stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? Charles Faulkner lived in that area where they filmed that shit at. This shit is in the public rooms, it's in the schools, it's in the police forces,
Yes.
it's in our office, in the Senate. These motherfuckers don't retire. You can look that up. These motherfuckers could be 90 years old, 100 years old, and still be in the fucking Senate. Still have these seats of power. Ain't no age limit.
About that, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, we talked about that earlier.
Hold on, though. And who brought that to my attention? I'm gonna give this man credit because nobody in these spaces don't bring him up no more. They trying to race him out of this fucking space, and it was Cerulean. Cerulean used to have a lot of fucking knowledge in these spaces, And now they don't even bring his name up no more. The only person who rarely bring his name up is Charles Faulkner, bro. And Cerulean used to drop a lot of information that I didn't motherfucking know. A lot of information.
Kills.
He was talking about foreign. He was talking about the foreign bill policies. These motherfuckers get shit. The fucking shit is this like welfare, but these motherfuckers get millions. These motherfuckers
Damn.
living in huts, driving Lamborghinis.
Like,
But nobody ain't talking about
They got medical
no,
insurance
but
and medical coverage like
hold.
crazy.
Yo, hold that thought. But I understand you talking about Cerulean, peace Cerulean, shout out to Cerulean and the wife, beautiful wife and everything. But I appreciate
Dr.
that you
Gray.
bring him up, brother Kels. I appreciate that. He's one of the few brothers. Well, I'm talking for me. I've been talking about this for years, and it seems like nobody. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the one. Nobody. I'm giving me credit. I've been talking all this for years. For years. And you know what? It goes on deaf ears. The only time we listen to certain people when they have a certain when they had that certain time, they had the certain people around. But when you come out for the truth, you have to understand that ain't nobody ain't gonna walk with you. And that's what I'm saying is this, that get back to shout out Cerulean and the family. Keep on with the keep on, because I'm not hating on another black man. I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. And so shout out to him. And but that again, I'm gonna use my great aunt Rosa. We gotta stop getting out. We gotta stop picking from the top. We gotta learn to branch out. We gotta learn to go deep and get, because there's some good fruits. There's some good fruits in the space.
How many people even bother to know what is good, to look into it? I mean, not that many people have got the green thumb, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Not that many people willing to, dig deep.
That's a fact. Because all we be having is conversations, bro. It be surface level. Motherfuckers still talking about Keisha, bro. That's the main topic.
About Keisha.
What? You joking?
In these spaces.
You joking?
Motherfuckers ain't talking about getting a female. Motherfuckers ain't really talking about y'all discussions right here about politics and how trying to better the community. Motherfuckers still talking about mating and dating, bro.
So let me ask you a question, brother Kels. You know what I'm getting ready to say. So you heard it from. So you trying to say them brothers still talking about that imaginary puss?
That's a fact. I'm in these spaces, bruh. I'm in these spaces. I'm on these, like, I be sky watching, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers still be like Aggie, bro. And there's so much information that we had over the years. You, DS1, Child Partner. I'm talking about years. We supposed to have been over them conversations. We supposed to be talking about shit like this.
Brother Kels, hold that thought for 1 second. Could you say that again, Miss?
So right now, news wires in regards to in regarding the debates,
right,
are stating that it's going to be a split between corporations, the wealthy, and of course our lower class and middle class. So it is going to be a split. When we go to these polls, or I should say, or choosing the right candidate for you, just know that if Trump is elected, of course, we already know, or everyone should know, the corporations, the wealthy stuff he talked about in the debate, will be their dream. Because then that means that they will what? Get more tax breaks, have more money, outsource more jobs, which will leave where the middle class and the lower class to become lower than what we are. So of course it's very imperative that we do have these conversations, just so that we can build awareness. But again, it's still everybody's individual choice of who they're going to side with. But it is going to be split. Because yes, wealthy and low class do want more money. We all want more money. So Trump promises that. Biden doesn't. But we as a people need to know, what does that money lead up to? If they give us more money, what does that do? Are we actually getting more money? Because I think me and JT had this conversation earlier today. Because I was like, even if they give us more money, then that means our utilities, our food, our cost of living is going to increase as well. So the more money that they said that they gave is just basically keeping us at where we are. So is it really more money, or is it just a facade? You know, mind games. Play their tricks. Play tricks.
Or add on to it to, what about our civil rights? Our civil rights gonna come into the picture too. So that means that we have to, like, say our civil rights is really, really
determine which
Here's my
one
question.
is better for you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I have a question for underrated and his miss and the miss or the misses. Which is worse between one man who promises you nothing and the man who promises you something but doesn't deliver or makes a false promise? Which is worse? Because one man is not promising anything, the other, he could go back on his word. You know what I mean?
They're the same. They're the same.
Yeah, they're the same pretty much. You know, you don't know what's real with either man. You can't take anything they say at face value. And while we're at it, I don't care what they say. I want to look at the policy. Because remember, Master Teacher mentioned this a few times. They agree on policy. They just disagree on some of the details about it. More often than not, there are a lot more. I mean, this is what somebody told me. Like, look, when you look at American politics, the Republicans and the Democrats are two wings on the same vulture. They're two wings on the same vulture. So you gotta keep an eye on both hands at all times. You don't know what one side is doing. You can't focus on one side without looking at the other side and realizing, so this is what the real game is. Okay.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing about that, right? Y'all both right. Keep your hands on. But this is what I'm saying. But when the old ones keep both hands on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Yeah, but I'm talking about the generation now. So if I'm holding both hands, right? You have power, right? It should be when I'm gone, right? It should be somebody should follow me to understand the game and still have both hands. I cannot hold on to both what's right, and then somebody come behind me. Oh no, I don't need that. I'm gonna have one hand right here and the other hand loose. They ain't doing enough for me.
You gotta, and that's the problem with certain people. You know, some generations, they don't know when to let go, but at the same time, they talk about you as a young person, saying, even though sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? Are you gonna pass the torch to me, or do I have to take it from you? What's going on? That's the question that needs to be asked sometimes.
Hey, okay, hold that thought. Let me introduce you to Brother LB. That's what LDBC, brother. Plus part of the underrated one family. Salute to you. MDB, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Welcome.
Anyway, you just called me last night, man.
And And I say it again. I ain't afraid of you. I know you in Virginia. I know you know. I know where you at too. Huh?
Yeah.
I was scared of you a few years ago. I ain't scared of you right now. How you feel, brother? How you feel now? Because the last time you wasn't feeling good. So how you feel?
I feel better now. A lot of
Good,
times,
good.
man, you know what I'm saying, taking these meds and all that, I be feeling the after.
Yeah. So yeah. NDV gang, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Everybody talking about. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Everybody talking about this debate last night, man. Look, I fell asleep for some of it. You know what I'm saying? But what I did saw, it was a complete train wreck.
Yeah, Sweetie did too. I stand up. Matter of fact, after she said, "What you do with short?" I said, "I did a short," and I stand up, and I ain't gonna lie, I had to finish me. As she bought me some cognac for my birthday, that was June 4th, and I surprised I still had some left. So me and her drunk some, and she fell asleep, and I wish I could have fell asleep too, but it just that the hypocrisy of this country, the hypocrisy of mainstream media. And I know brother LB, we know each other for years too. And it goes to show, oh, you know, look at Biden, dude. Look at Biden. Now I understand he's the president, but Trump ain't no better either. I'm telling you, this USA, we in trouble. Man, we in trouble.
Hey, man, Trump and Biden is pretty much a distinction without a difference. You know what I'm saying? Case in
There you
point.
go.
Case in point. You know, the black community is talking about defund the police, right? We've been saying that for years, right? Both Biden and Trump is going to do everything they can to pretty much bring the police departments and give them more power without accountability and stuff like that, right? Neither one of them has pushed the line for when we saying defund the police and all that. Both of them are saying that, hey, look, we're going to reinforce the police departments and all that. And that's basically dog whistle language for, you know, targeting black folks. So when you hear Biden saying that he's going to dump $100 million into the police departments and stuff like that at the State of the Union address, and then when you hear Trump basically saying, "Hey, look, we're gonna put in things so that way they don't get held accountable as far as like their tactics go," I mean, they're pretty much a distinction without a difference, right? Both are old, both are senile, right? Trump has a history of slurring his words. Biden, so. You're looking at it's basically a mirror match. They're basically mirror images of each other.
And both of them need I said, and both of them need to be in your senior home with a lot of help.
Both of them has done things for the rich, right? For the top 1%. Right? It's like it's a classic case of good cop, bad cop, but it's still at the end of the day, it's a cop. And it's like Trump is, you know, yeah, he talk about tax breaks for the top 1%, and then Biden gets in and say, hey, nothing's going to fundamentally change. So what's the difference? That's all. You know, I ain't trying to hog up all the stream and nothing like that. But
no. You're not hogging up the stream because I want you to finish your point because I want you to, you know, we talk, bro, on the space, in the space, and out of space. So I want you to finish your point because I want you to hear what I said and see Digley too. What I was saying last night. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when we go to the debate, right? Yeah, Trump sound all boisterous and he sound all confident and loud and stuff like that. But no one's going to pay attention to all the lies that he told. No one's going to pay attention to all the misleading information that he's presented, right? When he talk about the border was secure, no, it's not. The border wasn't secure when he became president in 2017 because you had all kinds of illegal immigrants coming in then, and he was sitting up there talking about there were caravans and all that.
Right.
Then, when you factor in this year when Biden is in the White House, right? What did Trump do? Trump sat up there on Fox News and told everybody that he had the Republicans in the House kill the bill so that way he can have something to campaign on. So that way it wouldn't look better for the other side. But he's sitting up there on CNN last night talking about the border security. I'm like, man, the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody going to argue about all the bullshit he's spewing out. Biden ain't no better. Biden out here slurring his words and all that, right? Biden was, when we talk about the reparations thing, right? Trump wouldn't even go nowhere near. Biden sitting up there talking about telling black folks at the Tulsa thing when he first took president, hey, don't expect nothing in the form of reparations. Right? And then he was going to forget about the 50 years of tyranny to Biden's reign when he was talking about the Anti-Drug Abuse Act, the 94 crime bill he was parading around as Biden's law, right? The whole busing situation. He talked about he didn't want his kids growing up in jungles.
And this back in the early, let me say before you continue, this back in the late 60s, early 70s. I just need to throw that out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when he was a senator out of Delaware.
Yes.
Anti-bus. No, was this in the 70s or was this maybe like in the 80s?
It was It was in the early 60s. It was late 60s.
It was in the 70s when he first took office.
Delaware.
When he was a senator out of Delaware.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then in the 90s he wrote the crime bill, right? In 86 while he didn't write it, but he had a hand in the Anti-Drug Abuse Act, the 100-to-1 disparity between crack cocaine and powder cocaine, where if you're white and you get caught up on those kind of drug charges, you get treatment. But if you're black and you get caught with crack, then you're going to jail for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Biden's got the black community's back, all right. Right when he about to put the machete to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And go more to Brother LB point, and I want you to stay there. When he was talking about it, this is again, let me repeat this again. This is during the time that I told people, America media had found out throughout the mid 80s that the CIA had paid Honduras government to put drugs in our community. This is the same government that killed Dr. Selby years after that. And he was a part of that committee that helped pull on and find a way to get Oliver North off. That also he was the head of CIA. Though the president,
I remember Dr. Gray Cerulean talking about Oliver North and everything. We were like, and Cerulean, he tell you some of the stuff he tell you would scare the shit out of you. And when he told us about Oliver North and whatnot, I'm like, no wonder he was in the Marines. But that Oliver North, man, that man himself was not to play. It was nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? He's got a past. And how the hell you flunk out of West Point but enlist in the Marines? You gotta be a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And of course, let's not forget about once you talk about like the Sandinistas and everybody regarding the Contras and the Sandinistas and the crack. You can't forget about Gary Webb, who wrote about the Dark Triad. You can't forget about Freeway Rick Ross, aka Freeway Ricky, who broke it down what the hell was going on. And remember the 94 crime bill. Remember that one aspect of it, 3 strikes you're out?
Yeah.
The 3-strike rule. They tried to hit him with that, but he was able to call, get some legal advice, and he was able to do what he had to do, and he was able to fight the 3, having that put on him retroactively. And it was because of his legal fight that he was able to avoid being in jail because of the 3 strikes, because he locked away for life for it.
Yeah. And
So,
yeah. No, go ahead.
so you got to understand how this game works and how this what kind of loose ends they were trying to cover. You know, with him and the three strikes rule. But that three strikes rule, man. Also, there's a caveat regarding the three strikes rule. I don't know if you understand this, underrated darkness. And this is coming from where I'm from.
Okay.
Because I remember some brothers who came home from the States. They were they were a lot of them were a couple of them were two-time felons
Mm-hmm.
looking at strike three. And they gave them an option. It was part of a plea deal. They pled guilty, and
Mm-hmm.
and the prosecution would motion, instead of having them getting life in prison, getting life in jail, getting life in prison, they would have them stripped of their citizenship and deported back to their countries of origin. This is the first and second generation immigrants who are U.S. nationals. If they were looking at a third strike, they'd have to plead guilty. And remember, most criminal cases don't go to trial; they plead bargain.
Yeah.
90%, over 90% of those convictions are plea bargains, plea deals, and whatnot. Very few people can tell you, I want my day in court. So a lot of the cats I remember, so some of the cats I knew who came home from the States, a lot of them were two-time felons, and well, some of them were two-time felons. They struck out, third strike, they got stripped of, to avoid jail. They surrendered their citizenship, got stripped of it, got deported back home, and they had to rebuild their lives, but easier said than done.
Yeah.
And you can't. And even if you try to get your passport of your home nation, you're going to go through some shit trying to. Excuse my French. You're going to get through some difficulties trying to apply for a visa to get to Europe or Canada or something like that, because they're going to see your track record and realize, oh, you a felon.
Huh?
You got three. You were, and you got to try to hide that in order to be able to travel where you want. Easier said than done. A lot of people are trapped that way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Man, that shit is crazy. But this whole debate and everything. By the way, thankfully the debate was short because they're old men. They get tired easily. You know what I'm saying? Old men, they get tired easily. In fact, do you remember the comedian George Carlin?
Yes.
His breakdown. He had that bit where he said, "You don't have no politicians. You have owners. You don't have leaders. You have owners.
Yep.
It's a big club, and we're not in it. It is what it is." He's been saying that he's been gone for like 20. He's been gone for 20 years now. No, he's been gone for over a decade. About what, 25 years now?
Yeah, almost 30 years.
No. He died in 2009, I think.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so it's been like 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. Excuse me.
Yeah, 15. All right. Okay.
15 years he's been gone. Excuse me, folks. I'm not as young as I used to be, so sometimes I don't math. The math ain't mathing right because my head's not working.
No, that's good. I thought he passed a little before that. Okay, 2009. Yeah.
Yeah, he was 71. He was 71 when he passed away. His last special, which was called "It's Bad for You," he talked about turning 70. He talked about you don't have no leaders, you don't have politicians. You have owners. Politicians are bought and paid for, so are the police, so are the judges. It's a big club and you're not in it. So with that being said, we understand the system's whole rigged. Biden and Trump, they show their reflections of the corruption and the country being where it's at. You realize you can't kick the can down the road any further because you're already at a dead end. You're trying to kick the can and further back. You're trying to kick the can further down the road, but you're at a wall and it keeps bouncing back at you. You got no more road to kick it down.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is like they don't want to fix the problem. They want to kick the can down further down. They say, let the next generation fix it. Well, you're not gonna let us fix it because you want to stay where you at because you're too fucking comfortable. You want to keep us dependent on y'all.
Yep.
And we're like, what the fuck is this? Like I said earlier, are you guys gonna finally pass us the torch, or do we have to take it from you? You know, that's messed up, but it is what it is.
It really
Anyway,
is.
bro, yeah, it is my frustration. Yo, brother, I appreciate you having me here. I would love
Okay.
to stay a little bit longer, but I gotta get
Well, it's
going.
all right. You gotta go. You gotta go. Make your last remarks, please, before you leave.
Stay safe out there. Keep your eyes and ears open. Don't believe everything you hear, and don't believe half of what you see. Because and unless you're willing to do some serious digging, don't listen to everything they tell you. Don't take everything that you hear at face value. It's all illusion. That's why sometimes I listen to certain music from the 80s. Like I remember a group called Imagination that had a song called "It's Just an Illusion." Good song, but there was a point to it.
It is, yeah.
Brother, have a safe night. You have a good day. Have a good weekend as well. My best to the missus as well and your family. Peace be with y'all.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Appreciate you. Thanks for your insight. Watch out. Next week we're gonna break down the media, and I'm probably digging a little more about the LeBron James thing. We're gonna break it down. The politics was wrong with it, and I know that and I want you to be he had to get off because I know. But again, welcome to my channel. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's okay. And I'm trying to stay on a few more minutes. And there's nobody come back on. I'm out of here. And I believe today, this is Friday, June 28th. There's another 2 more days to be over. It'd be over. But yeah. But I think like the miss is saying, and other people that came on the panel, we gotta have more discussions, and I know it's uncomfortable. And there has to be a concern of this country. It has to be a concern. And the way how the media, you know, they they talk about one person, rightfully so, but another person they don't want to talk about it, and they want to have an agreement. And so the bias is out there, y'all. And the sad thing about it, they part of networks. They ain't willing to tell the truth. They willing to tell the half of the truth. Don't believe me? Look at the presidential elections. You see the Democrats have had backpedaling. At first they was good for Biden, but you got the Republicans, they talking about Biden and they, like I said, they backpedal. Oh, they shouldn't do that. But the one thing about Republicans, though, they know that person is wrong. They stick with that person. I give them that. But it was going to show that both parties, the USA, is in trouble. And I know that's people go say, what about black on black crime? Yeah, we could deal with that too, but also we gotta deal with the injustices of our people too. There are more. We see more cops now are killing our people, and there are some of us as a people in prominent places let it go, but they always want to bring up black on black crime. You know, you could walk down the street and get harassed by law enforcement. So I'd say like this though, let's talk about all of it. Let's not pick and choose talking about it's black on black crime, but you hear somebody
You hear somebody that's want to just do what they want, and then all of a sudden you want sympathy. No. And I hear you a bunch of Negroes. They in the media. I hear you talk about black people. There's black people. So if you don't want to help, get the fuck out. But when something happened to your family, don't come over here. Don't come over here. If you still want to take that devil's money, be my guest. If you still want to take money from people that want us to be destroyed, be my guest. Have it. Don't bring your funk. Don't bring your dirty, funky self over here. But we don't want you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this. And I want to thank y'all. Oh man, I've been on an hour and 47, hour and 47 minutes. Well, I'm gonna end this. Thank y'all so much. This is the last of 2024 presidential debate. Not strong at all. Both candidates stinks. USA. This is the last of it. Open panel. Please share this out. Hit a like. Put this in the algorithm so it could grow. So many people could benefit from it. Hit the Cash App, $ capital JT 53000. So wherever you give me, it goes right back to the channel. Be very much appreciated. I guess I ain't going in it yet. Okay. Good afternoon.
Number one grinder.
What's going on with you? How you feel? Hello? Let's see that he come back up. If not, I'm going to end this. See, he gonna come back up, family. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, what's going on, number one grinder?
Fine. How you feel?
I feel good, man. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good, man. Seeing what's going on. I see you was on. Yeah. Yeah, you talk about the debate last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what was your, I just saw y'all. Somebody was up here talking. They must left out when I came up. Uh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, Joe Biden, man, he looked terrible out there, man. That man now, he wasn't saying nothing. Mm. Uh, Joe Biden is out there. He's blowing, he's spending all the money, man. Like Trump told him, man, he ain't giving them people no money. That's why I like the Trump, because he don't give money to them other to the people that hate him. Mm. But old politics keep footing the bill. Yeah. So Them damn NATO boys
Yeah.
and all them, man, getting them all that money. He giving them
Yeah.
$200 billion to people, man. You know? Yeah, so, but I seen the headlines of all the, if you watched the way the debate went, you see that Trump was on his best behavior, man. He ain't interrupt the guy nothing. He couldn't no way. I did see the way the moderators, they didn't play them games with Trump. They try to do it right down the pike. He
Yeah, they
was
cut the
there,
mic
played a
off. Yeah.
little. Hello?
No, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I said, yeah, they wasn't playing games, man. You know, usually they be trying to set up Trump and all that old mess and trying to bait him. They didn't do that last night. They trying to play him straight down the pike. CNN didn't want to play no games. They wanted to be I ain't saying they are, but they try acting like they are a worthy a news organization. Yeah, so I did peep that out. As far as the issues and everything, I mean, it is what it is. They started talking about golf at the end. That was crazy. But they opened that up talking about health though. So it's the only thing Trump could go to. That he played golf every day. And then Joe Biden trying to copy him. But Joe Biden gonna talk about when he was a vice president and he was a six handicap when he was vice president. I said, oh my Lord. It was over. It was over when he did that. And it was over before that, but when he went and got baited into that BS from Trump, Trump baited him into that. No, you're not fit to be president, bro. No, you ain't fit to be talking about it. Nobody cares about your handicap. Nobody cares about your six handicap. And then Trump turned around and said, six handicapped. Yeah, Biden looked like a handicap on that question, bro. That shit was crazy. But Biden lost a debate where it was no audience and you cut the mics off. That's terrible. That was terrible, man, by Joe Biden. But I wasn't rooting for neither. I mean, I wasn't rooting. I knew Biden wasn't gonna win. I knew Biden wasn't gonna win. He ain't quick. He ain't quick. So Trump still got the wits enough to you can't slow down on Trump, man. And back in the 2020, yeah, Biden was, talking his nose then, and was able to, speak a little more clear, a little more louder. I mean, this man was talking hoarse, man. And that man looked terrible out there. That man looked deleted. Looked like the walker deleted out there. You see how he walked out? That man could barely get to the podium, man. Nah, man. No, come on, man. Nah, man, come on.
But I'm going to say this, and I want you to understand very loud and clear what I mean to this. I watched the debate last night. Me and the sweetie, we watched the debate last night. And I'm going to say very strongly about this. I seen two old men up there. Ain't say really, they just like go at each other. And how this USA is. And I want people to understand what I'm saying. I want you to take the interest out. I want you to take away. Don't think of right now. Oh, that person did something for me. I'm talking about Biden and Trump. I'm talking about what they told me last night. Me being on this earth for 58 years. Again, I'm not saying that I say everything I get it right, because I don't. But this is the first time that I have seen of all elections that I've been seeing in my lifetime. Sometimes you have candidates, they talk, man, and then all of a sudden they sort of rise to the occasion, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I could find out, yeah, I know I can really stand for this person. But this is the first time we got two candidates ain't saying nothing. And this USA, we in deep trouble. And I want people again, don't think about the interest that had they give y'all, the candidates had given to y'all. No. Not dealing with it today. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the whole USA. It's sad. And it's really, really sad. And it's sad on the Democratic Party, and it's sad on the Republicans. It's sad. And I know it's going to be people going to say we don't really need an independent party. But I can say this: independent party has to come in for information, because these two parties is garbage. And I know people gonna be in their feelings. And I know people what they do. Today, no, I'm not dealing with it today. No. I'm not dealing with that today. No, I'm not. It's sad. We a few months away, and you got people that are saying, and I look through the internet today, they should understand there are some that I said, I am not, I don't think I'm going to vote for none of them.
Well, you know what that means? It means Trump will be your next president. The no vote is a vote for Trump. That's how Trump wants.
And but also, I'm going to say this too. If anybody that are independent, if you have an independent party, and you find out that there are two, I'm talking about the two main parties that had disrupted. If y'all had time to form, this is the time to form. Come out for all
what they're gonna have
come
to
out for
do?
all you got.
What they're gonna have to do for it to even work? Yeah, they're gonna have to invite Robert K. Jr. He's the independent guy.
Yeah, he's independent, and I'm telling you, if he could pull it off, he can. He got the name, he got the cliche on it.
But it could backfire.
Oh, it could
Because
backfire, but I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
like this.
what I mean
Now,
can backfire is it could backfire though, because Trump could be playing down to the guy because he know the guy can't really battle him. Biden. I'm not making excuses for him, but if you put a real witty guy against Trump gonna get his insults on. That's how he do it. You know, like he did with Hillary Clinton. You know, everybody thought Hillary Clinton was a great debater, right? He smashed on her like she was a nothing in the last two debates. She beat him in the first one. The last two debates, he destroyed him. Biden, it was just nothing. Biden was on him on the second and third debate. He held his own. That's what made him win. That's what gave people to think, oh, okay, he good because he was able to hold his own against him.
yeah.
But Biden can't hold his own.
Are you right? But I say this again, and I know people ain't gonna like what I say, and I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fine fucks. I want y'all to listen to me very carefully. If Biden don't move you or Trump don't move you, you keep your goddamn vote. If you don't have to vote for none of them. Vote for somewhere else. If it has to be a damn spin-off, let it be a damn spin-off. That's how it's gotta be. You know, you want you know they want to talk about your interests. No, we ain't gonna talk about no interest today. Hold your goddamn vote. Don't listen to these people. Stop listening to these people. Or they could do something because USA right now, we's in some deep shit. We in some deep shit right now. You keep your goddamn vote. If they ain't doing it, and they ain't looking out for your interest, and they ain't looking out for your family interest, and they ain't looking out for your district interest, you keep your goddamn vote. Keep that shit. You keep that shit tight. If you don't have to vote for none of them, you don't have to vote for none of them. Do not let mainstream media or anybody to force you to vote. You have that right. You keep that motherfucking vote. Fuck that. Because it has to be a time that we people in America has to wake up. And you're gonna give it to the if you end up giving it to the independent, and the independent end up being the nominee. And I know it's gonna be a lot of people gonna be mad, but like I said, I don't give a fuck. Because both parties ain't doing a doggone thing. It is a shame. I mean, and I'm saying an understatement. It is a shame last night. I'm looking at two old ass men still out of touch of America. You got one that's on that two of them stutter, and you got one that's constantly lying. I know people go, "Oh, Trump this and Trump that," and then I ain't gonna get the mainstream media. Mainstream media, y'all garbage. And I'm just saying this because I'm gonna get off because I gotta take care of certain things. And I want you to make your last month, brother Pierre. Thanks for coming up. And the mainstream media, y'all don't know what side y'all on. Y'all don't know
No,
what side
imagine
you on.
the mainstream media want to be on Biden's side, but they can't because they want to look legitimate. So they couldn't even play no games because Biden can't hold his own. The difference between Trump is still the same guy in 16 and 20. He's just older. Still the same dude. He's not going to change, but the Biden is worse. He's terrible. I mean, Trump's still talking the same noise, the same shit. Yeah, he older, but you ain't getting nothing past him. You know, I mean, Biden will have us in a World War III. He wasn't lying on that. We are in one. He getting pushed around by them world art. That's why I was telling folks he's getting pushed around. I mean, as far as I know. I mean, Trump is just not a likable guy, but Trump don't give a damn about being like. He all about the results. Shit, he ain't gonna let the people come over here and tell him what to do. Yeah, his diplomatic policy or whatever, people don't like it because he's an asshole. But that's what that's what a CEO is. CEO, a boss ain't like no way. Nobody likes their boss. I don't give a damn if you run under. You really don't like him. He's gonna tell you what to do. He ain't my boss. He's America's boss. He's the boss over them people that he's bossing over. You know. I mean, hey, I told motherfuckers 4 years ago, shit. Might well go let the man get his 8 years out the way. Now you have two new damn candidates. Because I said if you didn't let him now you seeing him again, you wouldn't have seen him no more. Biden sure wasn't the damn answer. He wasn't the damn answer. He still never was the damn answer. He was a candidate. Shit, like I told one guy, I said, shit, you had a better chance with Bernie Sanders over there, but y'all keep Bernie up out that bitch. Which I don't think he was going to beat Trump no way. So that's why they had to go get Biden, because Biden with Obama, because he was in the Obama camp. So y'all talking, and Obama didn't do nothing for nobody. All Trump going to do is do what he been doing. you know, you know, trying to, make money with everything he got. And like you said, they giving all their giving all that stuff to Ukraine. Ukraine is getting their head busted. You know, $200 billion. That wasn't no lie. Why we giving Ukraine $200 billion, man? Mm. Why you over there giving all that money to NATO? Like you said, going over there, they want America to foot the bill, but they ain't got no money. He said, "Nah, man, I ain't giving you shit. Come back to me when you got some money." They gonna come with the money the next day, like you said, the next day, the next month, they got the money. And so, but that's all I got to say about the debate, man. Like I said, you wasn't gonna learn nothing because Trump, Trump ain't had nothing to prove. You know, shit. Nah, this guy can't hold no sentence. He can't articulate himself over there. Biden with the damn. You know, only
Yeah.
thing he said, you got the moral standard of an alley cat. You both terrible morally, bro. Ain't nothing, you can't debate that against you two. Who's just standing on a more moral standard?
Mhm.
You lost me with that crap. Everybody know what Trump on, but you can't stand up there telling no bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You ain't the guy. Hillary Clinton sure wasn't the person because she know she. Nah, man, you got two. You got one prejudiced motherfucker up there and another bigot up there. Come on, man, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, look like all in the family. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, Donald Trump looking like Archie Bunker, and the other and Biden looking like that old clip. They had an old clip of Archie Bunker. When Archie Bunker went up there to the Grand Wizards, right? And he told them, y'all can't be burning that. Y'all can't be burning them crosses here. That's who Trump was. And Biden is the Grand Wizards. What, you ain't gonna do nothing? Nah, man. I can't have it. I can't have it. Nah, you can't do that. You making us look bad. But both of them making them look bad, man. It is what it is with that shit. It wasn't, nah, it was a little rough. Trump
Yeah.
is still, throwing this shit off with, nah, Biden, nah, there's nothing Biden can do, man. He done, man. And he was cooked when he was cooked on arrival, though. So when he arrives, he's an invalid, man. The man can barely articulate his comments. And like he said, the people over there is like, damn, I gotta vote for this motherfucker. Yeah, because people gonna vote. They're not gonna buy out, man. They already know that they can't take a chance. So our people that's right down the middle, they vote for Trump, man. They gonna move on. They're gonna move on. They're not gonna play around. That's the moderate person. Uh, I don't even think Biden gonna even get any people from it. I think he done lost some of the LGBTQ community, man. I think he done lost some of their vote. Sure can't get no black vote. There's no reason for black folks to go out there at all. Period.
Well,
Point blank.
there's gonna be still some. You know, and I know that.
Yeah, they're already saying that heck that yeah, it's gonna be something going out there. I mean, it's gonna be something going up there. But I think the black vote is going to be. I think the black vote is going to be. I think 25% of the black vote that was going out there are not going to go out there. So it's going to be less. They just won't go because, like you say, you look like. I mean, I would. I mean, like I told black folk anyway. I don't. If you didn't vote for him in 20, when you known that the person was going on with the resume that Biden got, man, and you look like a hypocrite voting for Trump now. Trump don't even need the black vote. He just needs you to stay away from it. He just needs you to stay away from it. That's fact. He just don't need black going out there. You know, and yeah, that's what that is. He just don't need going out there because if you don't go out there, that's it. That's over. Because Biden didn't do nothing for black people. Dumb motherfucker. He did some. She gave black folks some set asides and hook black folk up and shit. He would have. He could have. He could get 8 years. But dude, he did. You know, quid pro quo, a benign neglect, that he did, and he won. And I'd be mad. I don't want to see him no more. I don't give a damn. I remember, you know, I wasn't tripping. And, you know, I ain't give a damn about the. I was entertained by the Trump White House. This shit was funny to me. That shit was good. That shit was comedy to me, nigga. Because I'm just ain't even paying it no mind every time I goddamn be turned on TV. What the hell that fool done said? Then I go do the research on him. Okay. Shit, he did that. Okay. All right. I ain't got nothing to say, man. Shit, that delivery that motherfucker got, it's terrible though. But hey, he don't give a fuck. But sorry, America. And if he go back in that motherfucker, and I see that, and I see shit coming back around this motherfucker again, that's all I want to see. I want to see the results. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Next year around this time, Trump in that bitch, and I'm seeing gas and shit down, $2 and shit down here where I'm at. I'm gonna be pissed off. You know why? I'm gonna say, boy, we some dumb motherfuckers. and then people gonna be, I hate Trump. I'm gonna say, what you? I say, okay, I get you. You like that gas? You like that $2 gas, huh? Which I end up doing research and told you that the presidents do affect the gas pump by policies that they've been writing. Shit, nah, man. Trump already know what it is. That's why he don't be giving a fuck. You know, he can't really say it. You know what I'm saying? Because he just won't look right. The people gonna be like, nah, ain't nothing, but nah, it's all about the dollar. It's all about the dollar, bro. You know, so it's all about the inflation. So I mean, hey, the bottom line is, do you love yourself? What that mean? Shit, man, you love your money, you love yourself. Now ain't nobody voting for no politician because I love him. Yeah, they're not here to be loved. Shit, they tolerate it. Nigga, nobody give a damn. And one is just became a politician now. That's Donald Trump. Shit, he finally playing politics. Some bitch wasn't no politician, man. That's what people was complaining about all them years. I'm tired of the politician. When you finally got a non-politician in there, you niggas got mad. Cause you know, shit, nigga, please. I'm from the bottom line. I don't need to be like them. I ain't trying to drink a beer with that motherfucker. That's that same shit Bush talking about. I would like to George Bush because I could drink a beer with him. Okay. And then the same motherfuckers that want to drink a beer with him want to put something in the beer and give it to him. You know? So it is what it is, man. All these guys are crooked. It's that Trump steals from the world. Biden steals from his own. Trump steals from abroad. Same niggas coming here talking about, I don't give a damn about France. I don't give a damn about Ukraine. Well, okay then. Trump don't give a damn about France. Trump don't give a damn about Ukraine. That's the shit I'm laughing about. The same shit you niggas don't give a damn about, Trump don't give a damn about. If Obama was like Trump, man, I'm gonna tell you, if Obama played the same game that Trump played, you niggas would hate Obama too. You niggas would have turned on him. You can't do people that way, nigga. You crazy in the motherfucker. Them motherfuckers over the seas don't give a fuck about no nigga. Ukraine is Nazism, man. Ukraine are neo-Nazis. You didn't watch the debate, huh? You didn't watch Tucker Carlson interview with Putin, huh? And Tucker asked him a question. And Tucker had to agree with him. Tucker didn't even want to agree with the motherfucker. Tucker almost went to prison fooling with him. So hey man, that guy got to be controlled. And Trump wasn't lying. When Putin was in there, when Trump was in there, Putin been trying to get Ukraine. So I don't know what the hell Trump was doing with that motherfucker to keep him off Ukraine ass. Soon as goddamn Trump get out the White House, nigga, in 2021, man, he started a war with Ukraine. Come on, man. Biden ain't got no balls, bro. He ain't got no game. He can't stand in front of nobody. Trump can stand in front of somebody and tell him, hell no, you ain't doing that. Because Trump uses the money, man, to discipline countries. You ain't getting it. Oh, you ain't getting that no more, man. That's over. You do that, you ain't getting that. You do this, you ain't getting that. We out of here. They know, these motherfuckers know America can't move around. So so the world was capitulating to his demands because he knew that America was the world standard. America bails out everybody. So when you have a president like that, and that motherfucker say, I ain't giving you bitch ass niggas shit over the world. You understand me? Y'all want to give your money over the world, man. You niggas are crazy. I don't understand it. We know that the border is killing us and shit, man, killing people. They got all these crazy motherfuckers coming over here, man, messing up the dollar bill, messing up the economy. Why inflation going up, man? Because they giving money away. They print too much money. That's what everybody said about that orange motherfucker. His policies are gold, but his delivery is trash. But hey, man, I ain't trying to be his motherfucking friend, dog. You niggas over here you niggas don't like no Biden, motherfucker. So y'all need to stop playing with me. Y'all wasn't messing with no Vivek. You had a young guy, but y'all wasn't the Republicans wasn't fooling with him. They think he ain't ready. Y'all don't like him. He's a millennial, so y'all don't want nothing to fool with him. I don't know what's wrong with America. They can't find no Mark Cuban ain't getting in. Mark Cuban gonna try to get it in 2028.
Yeah.
So that's really what it is, man. You stuck. You
Mm-hmm.
stuck with Trump. Mm-hmm.
Right. Got you. All right,
So
bro.
what is it? Yeah, you out of there. Trust Nova came, motherfucker. You don't like him, but you need him, bitch, because you fucked up. You was still with him in 2020. You should have gave him his 4 years. You should have just gave him his 4 years. You should have just gave it to him. You'd have been done with this motherfucker today. You would have had 2 new candidates. You would have had 2 young candidates. You would have had 2 younger. That's why I was preaching at the time. In 2020, Trump was the best white man for the job in 2020. Now you fucked. Because you know you can't do 4 more years of Biden, nigga. You can't do 4 more years of him. That motherfucker gonna have us fucked up. He already got it. Yeah. These countries know we ain't shit. And they coming down.
I know you do.
Nigga, the world banging on our door, man, man, you crazy, man. The world pimping on America, nigga, throwing, man, come on, man. You got the world doing us bad. You got motherfuckers coming over here doing bad, man. Motherfuckers come over here disrespecting black people, disrespecting American folk, especially disrespecting black folk. Nigga, you gonna have to goddamn shit. 4 more years for me. I'm telling you, 4 more years, that motherfucking Biden, it's going to be a civil war in this country, bro. It's going down. Hate to tell you. I deal with that TV. I deal with cussing at that TV, man. You gonna have to get out here and get dirty, boy. You can them guns and shit you niggas got. Look like shit. I'm telling you, gonna happen, and there ain't gonna be no civil war like you think it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no civil war against that redneck white boy. Mm-mm. That redneck white boy gonna be on your side fighting the mother folk. Hate to tell you. That's what you get when you pick bullshit leadership. Or you looking for leadership you can stand and leadership you can like. Instead of leadership that, hey man, it is what it is for this crazy motherfucker. He keeping them people at bay over there. These motherfuckers know we weak. Told motherfuckers, man, that Obama made America look weak for them 8 years, man. They starting to pimp on them. That's why at least Obama, he was dropping them drones down. That's why you think he was dropping them damn drones down like he was. He had no choice. He knew they were coming. It's crazy. Orange motherfucker getting there, don't have to drop no drones down. Ain't doing shit, talking shit, swallowing spit. Tell the motherfucker get it and get with it. I'd be thinking, damn, this crazy motherfucker is supposed to be the one dropping the drones, but you had the so-called educated Negro educated, super educated African, you understand, American, by definition, African American, daddy was African, mama American. This nigga here couldn't even get shit done. Fuck the game country up. Country, you know, motherfuckers still eating good. Setting it up for the inflation. Because he just wasn't doing no crazy shit. But this goddamn Biden motherfucking man is terrible for this country. And now you got now the devil that you don't like, nigga, is back, nigga. Nigga, the return. Nigga. The return of the whack, nigga. The return of the wacky Trump, nigga. He back. Could have got rid of this motherfucker. And that's all I got to say on that, man. That's what you get,
All right.
motherfucker, when you kick the can down the road, motherfucker. Now it's back in your face. I love it. But I'm out of here, man. I'm finna go over to this Walmart, man, and get something to eat. Y'all have a great day, man.
You do the same. Thank you.
Kick the can down.
All right. On behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, Yoshua, the #1 grinder. Thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Be blessed. This one is Ghost.